Hey guys, it's Brown here. I haven't actually spoken to you in a little while, so I'm coming to you from my living room. But I wanted to say congrats for making it to the last week of Histology. I know you guys have been working really hard, and I know that a lot of you, in addition to taking this online class, are taking other classes as well as working. And I just want to let you know that I really appreciate the hard work you've put in. I was kind of naughty this weekend and took the holiday weekend off, so I didn't get a lot of grading done. Also, I postponed your essay tests so that you would have a little more time and were able to enjoy your days off for the holiday. So I'm going to be doing a lot of grading today. Please make sure that when you do get a grade on an essay test or on a lab, you go in and you look at the feedback for those items on those essay tests. I give question by question feedback, and sometimes that feedback just says, fantastic or great job or well done or something like that. But if there were areas where you could have improved or areas where maybe you had some misconceptions or left something out, I want to make sure that you have the feedback so that you can learn from the assessment. Also, I am getting through my last couple of early submission histopathology papers, and I wanted to give you a couple of pointers about these things. That these are common things that come up as people are writing this sort of paper. So the first thing I want to emphasize is that scientific review articles are very dry. So you want to avoid journalistic type impressions, like you're writing for a like a newspaper or something. So you don't want to say like scientists have discovered or researchers have indicated, because we're writing for other scientists and other researchers. They know. With this type of writing, we want to make sure that we use as few words as possible to say as much as we can. So that's thing one. Thing two has to do with citation. When you're writing a scientific review article, any sentence that contains information that is not your own thought or is not common knowledge must have a citation in it. Now, I'm going to be trying to use this as a growth experience to help you guys learn how to do this sort of writing. Many of you haven't had to do this before. But in other classes or professionally, if you include sentences that come from some other source and you don't include a citation, that's considered plagiarism, and that can result in you failing classes. I've seen people lose degrees over that when they get caught. I've seen papers blackball people because they don't properly cite the information in their papers. So please, please, please make sure that every single sentence you write that contains information that's not an original thought or common knowledge has a citation in it that indicates where that information came from. While we're on the subject of citations, there is a specific style guide. We're not using APA or MLA format. In science, every single journal has their own style guide, and ND2L is a copy of the style guide for the journal that we're pretending like we're writing for. So please make sure you follow their instructions. Citations are in the citation order format, so the very first paper you cite is number 1, so it should be listed first in your references, and when you cite it in the paper, it should be the numeral 1 in brackets. Okay, so I should never see like 3 appear as the first citation. If that citation is the first thing that's cited, it is by definition number 1. Okay, and then when you're doing your lit cited, make sure you follow those directions in the style guide for how those things should be formatted. I know it seems kind of silly and pedantic, but I've had papers sent back because I didn't follow the style guide closely enough. So like if you don't boldface things that are supposed to be boldfaced or abbreviate things that are supposed to be abbreviated, editors will be like, I'm not messing with this. This idiot obviously can't follow directions, and they'll just kick it back. You guys aren't idiots. You're just inexperienced. You don't know that sort of thing is important. So please make sure that you properly cite, and by properly cite I mean include the citation and that the citation is formatted correctly, your papers. Okay, so I'm going to get back to my grading. I just wanted to take a break and say hi and give you guys a few words of encouragement. So I'm going to get back to my grading, and you guys work hard, study hard, have fun, and I'll see you later.